The following 5 minutes will show you why and how you should use CuroQuip as your internal maintenance, field services and equipment rental solution. If you are using Syspro as an ERP, you have a plant or mobile equipment you need to maintain, or perhaps you are in the business of servicing the equipment that you sell, or maybe even renting them to your customers, then you will be glad to hear that iPlan has a complete software offering designed specifically to support these business scenarios. CuroQuip is a complete equipment management solution designed and built within the Syspro environment. It supports ad hoc as well as planned maintenance and requires absolutely no additional integration development. There is no duplicated capturing and all maintenance activities are visible in the other Syspro modules. It supports the whole of the task lifecycle, including root cause analysis and initiating corrective actions. There are many reasons why you might want to implement a solution like CuroQuip. Most relevant are the increase in plant health, the increase in staff productivity, making better equipment buying decisions, and achieving regulatory compliance. This short demonstration will show you more of the functionality and breadth of the application.
Hi, today I'm going to show you how CuroQuip seamlessly interacts with Syspro. We are going to have a look at how you can structure and interact with various pieces of equipment. I will briefly show you how the work order lifecycle works, and from there how easy it is to schedule and reschedule your resources and equipment, with a final look at customer invoices and quotes. Let me start by showing you how easy it is for users to work within Syspro and CuroQuip. CuroQuip is built within Syspro and specifically for Syspro, giving Syspro users immediate access to the complete CuroQuip program. If you are a systems administrator, you will love the fact that CuroQuip uses the standard Syspro user administration functionality, and all existing security restrictions will also apply within CuroQuip. We do, however, have additional security settings pertaining specifically to equipment management processes. Once you are in CuroQuip itself, you can navigate to the equipment hierarchy, or what we like to call a tree structure. The equipment hierarchy is defined specifically to your company, and it is based on your unique requirements. You are not limited in terms of the number of levels, and it can depict your organization structure, geographical regions, and even equipment groups. In our example, the equipment hierarchy is based on organizational responsibility, or what we call functional areas, namely an internal plant, mobile equipment, field services, and finally rentals. As we are using the standard Syspro demonstration environment, we are working with a company that manufactures, services, and rents out bicycles. Internal plant therefore includes all of my manufacturing and office equipment. Here you can see we have a location named Northern Plant. This is a manufacturing facility containing a production grouping and then an assembly area, followed by the equipment that is located within that assembly area. For mobile equipment, we have distinguished between light vehicles, delivery trucks, and material handling equipment. Here you can see some examples of forklifts. Field services are focused on equipment belonging to our customers. This can be on a contract basis, or for example, if we have a racing team that we have contracted to provide support for. We also have the option for customers requiring services on an ad hoc basis. Our final hierarchy group is to manage equipment that we have specifically for rental to our customers. Here we have two regional groupings, the city centre and outlying areas. The hierarchy is used to locate the various pieces of equipment and can be moved as per business changes or requirements. Today we will use this 2002 Castrol bicycle as an example for the remainder of this demonstration. If you select the rental bicycle, you will see that the equipment master data is populated to the right of the screen, as well as the option to attach images. The detail on the equipment screen is all user-defined, so let's rather have a look at the service strategy at the top of the screen. The service strategy lists all planned service requirements, and for our selected bicycle, the strategy consists of the following. As you can see, there's a wipe and inspect service, which is done every 50 kilometers and was last done on the 1st of March 2017. You can also see a chain service, which is done every 1,000 kilometers and was last done on the 2nd of January 2017. And then finally, there's also a fork and shock maintenance. This service is done every 2,000 kilometers, which was last done on the 12th of December 2016. Note that this chain service is set up according to specific requirements, which includes a bill of material, and is followed by linking the service to multiple equipment. The service strategy is used to suggest planned works orders when doing a maintenance planning run. The work order lifecycle consists of the following stages. First of all is identifying the works orders. This is then followed by an approval process. All works orders are then planned and scheduled for specific start dates. After technicians have completed the work order is completed on the system. This is then followed by a work order costing and analysis process. And finally, a root cause analysis is used to improve on business processes. The work order functionality is where you will work on a day-to-day basis. If you open the screen, you will notice 3 filtering options at the top of the screen. Work order status, users, and an option for job classification. The work order status is used to differentiate between the phases in the work order lifecycle. The current drop-down shows you 5 statuses. First of all is requested. Requested is used as a help desk phase within the work order lifecycle. This is works orders that was generated on an ad hoc basis and needs to be routed for review and approval before confirming and scheduling the works order. Planned is system-generated works orders that was generated based on the equipment service strategy that was discussed earlier in this demo. Scheduled works orders have been confirmed and scheduled for a specific start date, but it hasn't been completed yet. Then we get to completed works orders, which is exactly what it says, works orders that have been completed, and then you also have the option to view cancelled works orders. The next filtering option is users. Users refer to a list of CuroQuip users, and the works orders that's returned in the list below is only work orders relevant to the selected user. There is also an option to filter between job types, and in our example, this refers to customer services, fleet management, equipment maintenance, and rentals. Now let's look at an example listed in my requested works order list below. If I select the rental bicycle chain repair, I can view and maintain the following information. First of all is the material required to do the service. I can also view labor required to do the service, and from there, estimated cost. There is also a checklist that is based on the labor requirements. If I am satisfied with the requested works order, I can select to approve and schedule the works order for a specific date and time. This will then allow me to print or email the works order to the relevant parties. All material transactions are done through standard CISPRO modules and allows the user direct access to the CISPRO screen from within CuroQuip, as can be seen by selecting job issues on the scheduled works order screen. The labor is posted from within CuroQuip by entering hours to post. This updates the actual labor hours on the works order. As soon as the required work is completed and all CISPRO transactions are posted, the user can now complete the works order. As mentioned earlier, the purpose of a maintenance solution is to increase plant health, but also to improve workforce productivity. To do this, we have a graphical planning board. There are 2 planning boards, one to schedule employees and the other for the scheduling of equipment. The planning board displays overlapping works orders, as well as a demand versus capacity comparison, and provides the planner with an easy-to-use tool to reschedule and plan works orders. Works orders are rescheduled by date, employee, or equipment, and is done by dragging and dropping the works orders as indicated. But managing equipment is not only about planned or ad hoc maintenance. Let's quickly look at how the work order lifecycle is also used to facilitate client services and equipment rentals. As soon as we start working with customers, the requested status of the lifecycle becomes a quote. This quote can be printed and submitted for approval. The quote can be for servicing a piece of equipment belonging to the customer or for renting out our equipment. In this rental example selected, there are 2 serialized bicycles that will be rented out for 2 and 4 days respectively. Pricing is determined according to a rental agreement with the possibility of adding material and labor components. A quote can be generated and presented to the customer. Upon receipt of a quote confirmation, the works order is also scheduled and completed as previously described. As we have customer involvement, the work order will be converted into a sales order and eventually invoiced upon completion. As mentioned earlier, CuroQuip is completely integrated with all other CISPRO modules. There is no duplicated capturing, and all transactions are visible throughout the rest of the system. I trust this demonstration gave you some idea of the power and benefits of using CuroQuip to accelerate your success.